You're watching Sight Sounds Flavors YouTube channel, exploringkentucky.com. We're here in Hardinsburg, county seat of Breckinridge County. You're looking at the Judicial Center, and we're going to go for a walk here. If you haven't subscribed to Sight Sounds Flavors, please do so, and make sure to check out the Exploring Kentucky playlist. So we got the Green Valley Restaurant here, and as usual, we're just going to walk around and show you what we see. I love this. Treating equals equally. Justice is truth in action. It's very cool. Got a radio tower there. Pretty hilly here. Everlasting Arms Family Counseling. Got the courthouse over here. Pretty quiet for a Saturday. This is, of course, the side of the building, so you guys know me, I don't want to go off the side streets too quickly. I'd like to do it at least once or twice. The parking spaces here. County judge only. Don't want to park in that spot. Sheriff only. Sheriff's department only. I'll just show you guys everything. Locations of 22 courthouses in Kentucky burned during Civil War. Route of Brigadier General Highland Lion. Interesting. A lot of people don't know, but although Kentucky was a border state, it actually sent more troops to the south than it did to the north. It also had a Confederate shadow government, which basically was a government that was set in place in the event that the South absorbed Kentucky or that Kentucky seceded. And some battles were fought here as well. I wouldn't say any major battles, but there's definitely quite a bit of history. That's the courthouse there, or yeah, that's the courthouse. That's probably what you see on Wikipedia. I can't get over how big Wikipedia has become. I mean, it's just huge. And it's all privately funded, which is crazy. Hello. There's the City Hall. And, you know, on YouTube, everything looks so much clearer, but like, when I'm doing these videos, half the time the sun's in my face and I can't see anything. Also, you guys didn't see, but there was a police officer. I'm not sure if it was a city or sheriff, but he waved real nice. There's a lollipop. Anybody want the lollipop? And I'm not sure if, you know, I don't like showing where people live, but I don't know if people live up there, but in bigger cities, those would be lofts, and they would be a pretty penny to live up there. And these buildings are beautiful. So you got the Hardinsburg post office. It's a big post office. I mean, this is a county seat, so it's not super surprising that they would have a big post office, but still. Good Samaritan Center. definitely a small town. Got their gas station there, the Marathon. There's not a lot of side streets for me to get tempted to walk into. There's some businesses over there. There's basements, as you can see. So it's because it's so hilly here. I'm in my long sleeve, super thin Strength Addicts jersey. It's super sunny. There isn't a cloud in the sky, but pretty tan today, so I don't want to burn up too much. Breckinridge Lodge. But it is really nice. Oh, there you go. You can see me. You want to see me? That's me. But it's been pretty dreadful the last few days in Louisville. It's been like 90 something degrees and super humid and sticky and disgusting. But today it's super sunny, it's warm, the nice breeze. It's almost a little cool actually. Got the Mattingly Law Office. You guys know that I am an attorney, so I always love to show love to the lawyers. It's a very honorable profession, although we do have some bad apples like every other profession, but a lot of people don't like lawyers. If I ever found myself injured and I was at the hospital and they said, "What do you do for a living?" "I'm a plumber, electrician," anything but a lawyer, because I feel like I probably wouldn't get assisted anytime soon. I don't know, maybe they would fear that I would sue them, or maybe they just, I don't know. But I would say I was anything but a lawyer. Now this church here looks really, really pretty. I don't know that that's a minaret like they have in Moscow and a lot of the Russian Orthodox churches, but it's just a, I don't know how you would describe that. If anybody would like to educate me, I'm not being facetious. I actually would like to be educated. So if you can tell me what that is called, please do. Thank you. Also, please subscribe to the Sight Sounds Flavors YouTube channel. Definitely check out the Exploring Kentucky playlist. I think I'm gonna walk down this way, maybe to the stop sign. Maybe I'll do a left. This will be my little treat, so to speak. That's the Hardinsburg United Methodist Church. When I say a little treat, I like to kind of like go off the main thoroughfare and just kind of like explore. After all, that is the whole point of exploringkentucky.com, is to explore. I'm gonna get the little fuzzy microphone soon so that you can't hear the wind as badly or at all. But I'm also kind of on the fence. Get it? I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence about doing that because I don't want to take away from the sound, the sights or the flavors of the videos, you know what I mean? And I feel like if I put that fuzzy microphone on there and you hear a car with a horrendously bad muffler, or you know, somebody shouting for me to turn around, because that's the thing, I like to, by the way guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. I like to be very considerate of people because the camera tends to make people very awkward. And so if I see people and I'm approaching them, I will purposely turn the camera away. If I go into residential areas, I make sure not to zoom at homes. I also make sure to stay on the public right-of-way, on the sidewalk. But even still, if I feel like I'm making people uncomfortable, I'll go a different direction. I know that a lot of like the First Amendment auditors and such, and I do respect them very much. I respect the work that they do. They will say, well, it's your First Amendment right, so you can go anywhere on the public right of way. You can't trespass the eyes. And that's all true. I agree. But my whole purpose for doing this is to explore and document, not to make people uncomfortable. And I am a guest here, so I'm not going to litter. Not that I would anyways, but I'm not gonna litter. I'm not gonna walk in front of cars. Even if I have the right of way, I'm gonna let them go first. I'm gonna say hello. I'm gonna be a good tourist. Not a bad tourist. There's a lot of bad tourists, you know? That's not me. Now, most of the like documenting type, I guess, videos or programs or whatever would not show what I show. Hello. Cute little dog doing his job, or her job. So yeah, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Please also follow Exploring KY on TikTok, Exploring Kentucky on Instagram, Sight Sounds Flavors on TikTok and Instagram. Not totally sold on getting a Twitter. Haven't really felt the love on Twitter in a long time. But oh, look at that, there's a cemetery. I hope there's some steps here because that's a big drop. And there are none. So I'm aware of it. I also don't like to like breathe heavily on the camera. That's something also that I'd like to try to work on, but I also know that breathing is important to living. So, and that is also part of what I'm doing. I'm not trying to sound perfect, and that's why I'm also debating on the fuzzy microphone and the clip-on mics, and I don't know, it's not, I don't know, I think it would take away from what it is that I do. I don't know. It's kind of like akin, oh, look at that, Hardinsburg City Fire Department Special Response Unit. It's kind of like watching a rock band play live. Even the mistakes, you know, they tend to sound cool, you know what I mean? But in the studio, everything's perfect. You know what I mean? There's no mistakes, production's perfect, everything's mastered. It sounds cool, but it's not as like gritty and raw as it is live, you know? I want to hear the amps hum and shit. Excuse me for cursing. I really try not to curse on these things. Some people might say the S word is no longer really a curse word because it's on PG-13 movies, but I also try not to, you know, talk a certain kind of way. Okay, so fire department there. It's cool. The sidewalk here is overrun by greenery, but that's not bad. It's not a horrible problem or anything, you know. So I'm just walking up on this because YouTube might grab the image. Now that's the second time that I see police driving around, and then I saw an officer walking around, and they're super nice, and I love to see police because the more you see police, the more safe the community is. And I also attribute it to how clean the sidewalks are, how clean the streets are, how the people aren't speeding. I mean, if you don't like police, I mean, maybe that's your prerogative, maybe you were traumatized, I don't know, but I think that police are super important. And I also think, this is where a lot of people are like, oh, I can't believe you said that, but also nosy neighbors are a godsend. If you have nosy neighbors, thank God for that, because nosy neighbors, yes, maybe a little annoying, maybe a little gossipy, yes, agreed, but their eyes are an amazing crime deterrent, better than any home alarm, Doberman pinscher, or even firearm, really. Firearms are great, Second Amendment all the way, but by the time you use a firearm, the burglar is already in your house. If you have enough nosy neighbors, they will never even think to go into your house, because while they're casing your house, they've got these eyes on them. So they're not gonna, you know what I'm saying? Also crime, you know, violent crime, prostitution, drug dealing, none of that happens with nosy neighbors. Again, there's eyes fixated on them. Everything they say, everything they do, they don't want that kind of attention. That's why they always say, like, you know, like dark areas, light them up. Criminals don't like light, they don't like eyes, they don't like witnesses, they don't like any of that stuff. So anyways, I digress. But I hope you enjoy this video, and I'm going to end it with the courthouse, because to me, courthouses, city halls, and churches are usually the showpieces of the county. And this courthouse, you know, it isn't like anything extravagant, but it does the job. It looks like a courthouse. So I hope that, oh my gosh, I'm down to 3 minutes. I hope that you guys, once again, like, comment, and subscribe to Sight Sounds Flavors. Definitely, oh, I like the echo. Let's do that again. Hold on a second. Let's do that again. Definitely check out the Exploring Kentucky playlist. All right, guys. Have a good one. Dang, I said dang. That's a beautiful church. We'll end it there.